Good morning to everyone. This is Vastu Priya from Vasireddy Venkatadri Institute of Technology. In this lecture, let us see what is the components in React. First, what is a component? Components are wonderful because they are modular and reusable. The components are mainly popular in React, mainly use components because of their reusability. You can take a basic component used in one area of an application and reuse it in another without having to duplicate code. So without having any duplicate code, you can reuse the basic component that is created in one application. This helps to speed up development, and also components can be nested so that the most basic components can be grouped into a parent components. Let's see what is this parent components and how can the components can be grouped into a parent component. As you can see here an example, if you were to create a home listing interface with React, the top level component would be the list itself. Within the list, you would have a description of a single home. Within a home component, you would have the address of the home as well as the other small components such as photo, perhaps a favorite or save button, and a link to view the details and map. Here, as you can see, let us consider this is as a we are creating a home listing interface. This is a home listing interface. In this, you can see the top level component will be the home list itself, and in this home list will contain a single home, a description about single homes. So this is within and these single homes are also considered as component for the top level component home list. These home components are grouped into a parent component, that is home list. In this way, a parent within a parent component, the sub components can be grouped. And what is this component? And here in React, we're having two components, class component and functional component. First, let us see what is this class component. A React component can be defined as an ES6 class that extends the base React.component class. That means in order to create a React component, we need to extend the class with React.component class. As you can see here the class my component extends React.component. In this way, we can create a class component. In its minimal form, a component must define a render method that specifies how the component renders to the DOM. The render method returns React nodes, which can be defined using JSX syntax as HTML-like tags. As you can see, the class component should contain a render method. Within the render method, it must contain the return. This will return the components are elements that are to be displayed in the web page. So this is how you can create a class component by extending React.component. Next, let us see here an example. Here, first I'm importing React and the component from React. That means here we are instead of writing class example component extends React.component, in order to uh, stop writing React.component, here I'm just importing and just I'm importing it. I'm just specifying just a component to extend the example component. So here, as you can see, class example component extends a component. In this, the render method, I am having a return. This is used. This returns. This is a div element that contains the content. This is an example component. So in this way, this is an example component will be displayed in our web page. After completing of writing the our class component, we need to export it. So it can be done using export default example component. This is all about the React components. Thank you.